Action! Hello everybody, welcome to Geekheads Podcast where we talk about everything film industry related. And today we are gonna rate all the MCU movies from the phase 1 to phase 3. So from Iron Man 1 to Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
And before we started, I put the movies into order, but it changed it back.
Okay, I see.
Anyways. Yeah, should we just start with the...
Yeah, we should go to phase 1. Yeah, of course.
Before we start, I'm actually gonna show. So we have 23 movies, and we have in this tier list we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
ranks,
sections.
Yeah.
And from worst to best, and there is from best to worst, and there is marvelous. There is great, good, okay, watchable enough, pretty bad. Then the last one is do yourself a favor and don't watch. And that's
okay.
That's the way we're going with.
So yeah, I would also like to say I don't know if you can hear it from the audio. I'm a bit ill or sick, whatever you say. The term differs on areas. Yeah, you're a sick bastard. Yes, no, not that type of. But yeah, we had today. Yeah, exactly. We have tier list from marvelous to do yourself a favor and don't watch. And
yeah,
we should have probably titled one of those like great, good, okay, a bit differently, because they to me they seem kind of same. But maybe it's just good when we get to the like most of the movies back on the. Yeah, but let's go to the great. Let's go to the great phase 1 if you.
Yeah, let's go to phase 1. Let's start with the Iron Man that came out in 2008.
Iron Man 1, yeah. Okay.
Directed by Jon Favreau. This is my favorite Iron Man, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
In my opinion, it was good. I don't know if it was as great as a lot of people say.
No. I think this movie, should get the tier good, because.
Yeah, I would put it like
if I would straight up have to put all the Iron Mans, I would put just good, okay, and watchable enough 1, 2, 3. Actually, maybe 2 and 3 differently. I don't know, but let's just talk about the first one now.
Yeah, I remember the first one. I haven't seen it in a long time. I think it's very well made, but there's not much stakes in it. I don't mean like beef, but you guys probably know what I mean.
The start is kind of good. The actually ending of the movie is not that. Okay, now I'm thinking it's not that good. So I would say the movie's okay. Actually, I don't know. What do you think? Yeah,
I think the start is almost like great. So I think good will be a compromise. Let's put it into good section.
Like I said first, let's put it in the good.
Yeah, I think it's the best Iron Man still. The bad guy, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. It's like
the whole ending of the movie is just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
but I will put it in the good section. It wasn't the best ending, worst ending either. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Next one is The Incredible Hulk.
Oh no!
Which for the longest time I didn't even know was part of the MCU, but it is.
It's pretty bad. Should we?
I mean, the movie itself is bad, but I actually like Edward Norton as Hulk.
I don't even remember that Hulk anymore. I haven't seen it for
I think it's more
so long time.
Like in comic books, I think it's more serious, or it takes the character more seriously. I don't like the Mark Ruffalo that much. like it works with the other characters or other actors well, but on its own, like I would want to see Mark Ruffalo Hulk movie, or Hulk movie. But yeah, I mean, as an Hulk or as an Bruce Banner, I think Edward Norton was better. And I'm kind of sad he didn't want to do.
Wait, really? You think? What is the guy's name?
I think it's like I like the seriousness more, or like the way the character is like actually scared of becoming the Hulk and like more. I think he's just, I don't know, made the character more interesting and like had more depth in the character when he was the actor. But I don't know. I don't know if it's like because of the actor or if it's just the direction, if they change the direction just completely. So
well, yeah, like I seriously like the like whole series. The phase 1 is on the the phase 1 is I like the for the time like in MCU the part of from Iron Man 1 to like where the shield is like serious thing, and like the whole movie series is pretty serious except Guardians till like Civil War.
Yeah.
I don't know, is that a word? I don't know. To Civil War, and like, and after that it kind of has these like funny movies and just like Ragnarok and stuff. So it kind of drops off, and I don't really like that stuff. But
yeah, I mean, I hope that especially with the next Doctor Strange and the next Spider-Man, it's gonna go back to like a little bit more serious tone. Yeah, I guess like Infinity War was mostly serious still, and Endgame, like, or there was a lot of seriousness in it. But yeah, I know I get what you mean. The movie itself, let's talk about the Incredible Hulk. The movie itself wasn't great, wasn't even good, but I liked Edward Norton as Hulk.
Okay, so that's
I think I would say watchable enough. I think that would be the.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I said pretty bad and you say it's good, so yeah, watchable enough is okay.
Yeah, I think
I can agree on that. Yeah,
I think that's like because I do like to watch it. I have seen it like 2 years ago or something like that. I don't remember 100%, but I think it's decent. Like I can, like there is actually a couple other MCU movies that I don't want to watch again, but I don't think this is one of those movies. Like I could watch this again, but not like it's not like something that I want to watch all the time, Yeah. So or even close to that. So yeah, the bad guys were pretty bad in it. The woman or the girlfriend wasn't the greatest.
I don't remember the movie, so I cannot say shit. But
well, anyways.
There was the one guy who looked like Hulk also. Okay.
Yeah,
it was pretty
guy.
Yeah, pretty bad. But watchable enough is okay. So yeah.
Yeah,
what's the next one?
Fair place. Next one is Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2, okay.
Which is...
There's the Russian guy on it.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy with the electric whips.
Yeah, generator stuff. He's trying to copy the Stark tech.
I remember when I watched it the first time. We did the episode where we talk about movies that we liked as kids but don't like, but hate now.
Yeah.
This is not one of those, but this is a movie that I really liked as kids, but not really anymore.
Yeah.
And I like the bad guy in it, when I was a kid, but it's kind of bland. It's kind of...
Yeah, the whole movie is kind of bland. The character... Yeah. I think the guy looks cool, of course, and the character could work better, but it's not... in the movie, it's just...
Yeah,
it's not really working.
I don't think this is actually the worst Iron Man movie, so... I don't think this is a bad movie.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the Iron Man 2, there's the guy from... Justin Hammer, yeah, it's like copycat Tony Stark, who is like... trying to build weapons, and then he gangs up with the
one thing that I don't know if
Electric
this
Man.
is. Yeah, I don't know if this is like unpopular opinion, but the what is the guy's name? The sidekick of Iron Man.
Fireman?
No, the sidekick of the Iron Man. We're not talking about Fireman, the movie.
Iron Man, War Machine?
Yeah, War Machine. So I like the first actor of War Machine more.
Is it the same guy?
In the first one. No, in the first movie there was a different guy.
Really?
Yeah, but there was some... I don't even know what happened. There was some money stuff, and apparently Marvel, so Disney kinda... how would I say this now? Okay, I don't know how to say this nicely, but fucked him over in a way, so... and then he didn't want to do the movies anymore, and they had to change it. Yeah, so... I like the first one better, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think this second, or... like, even though like the second one is in every Avengers and all that stuff, since this Iron Man 2, still I think he's more like just this... you know... Iron Man's left hand, like Iron Man's helper, sidekick, Robin guy.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't really know now.
Like in my opinion, the first one kinda, I think they had a better like. I don't know. I like the first one more. It's hard to explain why, but I just like the first one more. But he's not this like the second War Machine is not bad either, but I think I would probably put this to maybe okay.
Yeah, like I said before, I would put it under the first Iron Man movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I can agree on okay. So yeah, let's put it on okay.
Yeah, let's put it on okay.
Of course, we can shuffle this if we have to, like some movies come up.
Yeah, of course.
Later,
of course.
Of course. Yeah.
But yeah, I think at the moment that looks kind of...
That is good, yeah. What is the next one?
Next one is Thor.
Oh, the first Thor.
Yeah. I gotta say, I don't know. This is maybe my favorite Thor. I don't know. Ragnarok I still like, but I don't like the tone of it. So, and I think the second Thor is just plain bad movie. So
yeah, second Thor is so bad, but talk about it just a second. Yeah, exactly. First Thor. You don't like Ragnarok? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Like, it's not a bad movie, but I like Thor as like more serious and not just like a joke.
Yeah, in this like exactly in this like continuity, like if the movies stayed like more serious, like the first phase is, like we already talked about. Yeah, the Ragnarok would be totally off spinner, but.
And also what I didn't like about Ragnarok, there was a lot of like these Thor's friends and other like Asgardian characters that had absolutely no screen time whatsoever, like they're like dead or something. And it was all just about pretty much about Thor and Loki was the like only characters, but in this first Thor movie there is actually
oh yeah,
you don't see it fully. Yeah, in the first Thor movie, there's like actually more screen time for the Asgardians, and it's like more about Thor and his friends,
Yeah, the three guys and a woman. I don't know.
To me, the problem is I don't know if it's as good as Iron Man. Maybe I would put it to okay.
Yeah, it's that it doesn't really have anything happening. It's the first one of these like Marvel movies which is not fully on planet Earth, and they're still kind of searching it on the movie, and you can see it. It's like it's kind of cool when they're on like Asgard and the other place. I don't know. Is it in this movie? Yeah, it is. It's the Iceman. Yeah, they're on the ice planet. Ice. What is it? Loki's home.
Yeah, it's like
I'm having a brain freeze
or something.
Yeah, something like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm so completely frozen. Sorry, but that part is kind of good. But when they come to Earth, it just looks like a cosplayers running around the streets. But there's also the shield part, which is just more serious and actually looks kind of good on the like rain and dark and. But when the destroyer or something, the statue guy comes, it's just what the? I'm just no.
Yeah.
Let's put it. I guess it's okay. I don't know.
I think it has the same thing than the first one. That is, like the first Iron Man. That the payoff is not great, but the first part of the movie is good.
Yeah, I would have put it under Iron Man 2, like one grade, but there's a Hulk already there, so I'm like, it's better than Hulk, but I think it's worse than Iron Man 2.
Okay, yeah. I think it's, for me, they are like kind of the same.
Okay,
I don't know.
So yeah, okay, then it's good. Next one?
Next one is Captain America: The First Avenger.
First Avenger. That's actually kind of good movie. Again, the ending is bit. The ending is bit.
The ending is kind of rust and bit weird, and it kind of makes no kind of.
What is it with every single one of these movies? That Iron Man 1, we don't like the ending. Thor, we don't like the ending. And this one, well, this one has much better ending, but.
It's much better, but there's like things that makes no sense. Like few things like the like the plane crash. I don't know if that actually really was the only option to do in that.
There's a lot of memes. Why didn't you just jump out using a parachute or something?
Yeah. So I don't know. I would put it to good still. I think it's better than Thor and Iron Man 2. I think it's kind of like the same part in the first Iron Man, in my opinion. Like, it's an enjoyable movie. The bad guy is nothing special, in my opinion, but there's...
it's one of those serious tone, and the start of the movie is much better than... Yeah, I would put it... Where would you put it first?
I would put it to good, next to
I would put good in good also, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's I like the friendship of Bucky and
and then Steve and Peggy and when he's just on to the war and just being Captain America stuff.
What makes this movie even better now is how the like especially later like Avengers Endgame and all this like Civil War and what else is there, like the Winter Soldier and all these other movies like later on they give the payoff to this movie that the movie itself failed to give to itself, kinda. But good it is. Should we go to the last movie of the phase 1, which is the Avengers, the first one. And I gotta say, I really like this movie. I think it's the best out of the phase 1, and I have a lot of respect to Joss Whedon. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. I'm sorry, but he's the director and the screenwriter. So he has done a lot for this movie. I really like this movie, and I think. In the first movies, there's like characters that are like good, but there is something missing. And I would put like Hulk and Thor, maybe even Captain America to that category. Like they still are like, there's something missing, and I think the Avengers does a great job uniting these characters and how it makes them work together, and it gives something new from all the characters, I think.
Yeah.
And we can finally see we did see Black Widow in the Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
I think she has an even bigger role in this in the first Avengers, and also does the Hawkeye have his first appearance in the Avengers? I don't know.
Yeah. I believe he. No, wait.
At least like a bigger role. I don't think he had any.
No, he's on Thor. He's on Thor.
Oh yeah, he was on Thor, but
yeah,
I don't know
he's on a
how much he had screen time in Thor. But well, anyways, point is I actually really like this movie. I would probably put it to great, or even. Well, I don't know about Marvelous. I'm not sure,
know.
But at least great.
I don't know if there's any movies that can achieve the Marvelous rank, but if you have to force at least one movie there, then that's pretty hard.
Yeah, I think we're too critical to have anything in Marvelous.
Yeah, I think we're too critical to have anything on Marvelous.
But I would
like if we just like
maybe.
didn't like pick so much on the that we both like on the serious side of the Marvel movies, but then we could put the funnier movies higher on. But now, I think I don't know. Maybe it's great. I don't know.
I would probably put it to great. I think it has a great villain. Of course, later on, Loki isn't really a villain, but in this movie, it most certainly is. I think there's a lot of like great scenes. For example, when the old man stands up for Loki, when he wants people to kneel for him, I think that was a great scene.
That's a great scene, yeah.
Then the one where just Robert Downey Jr. just improves and just eats peanuts. Or I don't remember what he was eating in the middle of scene.
Yeah, again, the movie has of course it's the fighting ending and it's a bit weak on the storytelling side, which we were talking about already. But well, it's supposed to be the clash up battle movie, so
I think I
would say good, but if you're saying great, we could put it on great. Okay.
I think the ending is for it to put it on great because I love. There's so much part when they together they fail and the Loki escapes and they all separate and then they at the end they come together and they. I think it's great. I would say it's great. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I'm saying it's between good and great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would put it on great because I think it's
still let's put it on great.
Iron Man and Captain America.
I'm not sure about great, but if you're saying it's great, let's go with great then. Yeah, okay. Put it on great.
Yeah. Fuck you, I'm gonna put it on great.
Yeah. Next one is
Next one is Iron Man 3.
Oh yeah, okay. I said before it should go unwatchable enough, but
yeah.
But let's think about the movie fast. Iron Man 3, what the fuck even happens?
I would say I like the part where he's in the...
Oh, it's the terrorist guy,
yeah. The only part that I really like was the part where he was with the kid in the...
Oh, yeah.
In the forest.
Yeah.
And that was kind of interesting, but it's interesting, but at the same time it was like... I think it's weird how much time they took in the movie only for that, or how much he spent time there. It's kind of like weird direction to go in. I don't know. Also, I didn't like the bad guy at all, and then I think they kind of ruined the Mandarin character. And they were like, everybody knew the Mandarin is coming in there, and the comic fans are like, yeah, we love Mandarin, and then it's just some idiot who's probably high. I don't know.
Why do I think they just like that? There's like this like old story of this like Mandarin character, and this just like these terrorist guys just the 10 Rings just took the Mandarin story and just implemented with this like fake actor guy.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the case, or maybe he's actually just playing dumb, super evil guy.
It was, if I remember correctly, it was like the Killian, the bad guy, paid him to acts.
Oh yeah, there's a fucking Killian. I didn't even remember there's that character. It's so bad.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's just plain bad.
Yeah,
and the whole reason why he wants to delete, I don't know, destroy the world is because he didn't get enough attention from Tony Stark like 10 years ago. I think it's just, I don't know.
It kind of has.
I would probably put it to watchable enough.
I believe the story looks good on paper, but as a movie, execution is pretty horrible. I said Iron Man should go good, okay, watchable enough on the come out order, and I still believe so. So watchable enough. I would say.
I agree. I'm gonna put it like this, so we have. Yeah.
Okay.
The next one is Thor: The Dark World.
No.
I think probably the most hated MCU movie. I think this was Captain Marvel, but I think this is the worst MCU movie. I will put Thor: The Dark World probably. Like, I don't think if you even like need to watch this, like if it changes anything to the overall story. Like, does it have any effect? Like, Loki dies, but then he doesn't die, and
exactly.
That's
like last time I rewatched the whole MCU, which was a month ago. I totally just skipped Dark World. I just felt not watching the movie.
Yeah, and I would do that also. So I would probably even put that to do yourself a favor and don't watch.
Exactly, and I think like. The movie kind of feels like there's not so much on the Thor part. They are more telling Natalie Portman's character. What is it called? Jane? Is it called Jane? Janet? No, is it Jane?
Jane. Yeah.
Jane something. Yeah. Yeah. Portman's character. There's a lot of scenes just her alone. At least at the start, and then
I think this movie kind of tried to have her like in a little bit more permanent or bigger role, I think it failed in it pretty badly. I don't know. It's just.
I would say, well, like the movie is like decently good, or decently okay, but it's just I wouldn't want to watch it. So
I don't even remember much from it. I just always remember I've seen it like 2 times, and the first time I didn't like it. Then it was like 1-2 years later, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a second chance, and I hated it, and I was like, okay, I'm never gonna watch this again, probably. So
yeah, exactly. On this movie, I feel the ending is better than the start of the movie, but. It's still pretty bad, and if it's like tells me that I don't want to watch it, so it has to be pretty bad.
Yeah, and I think if neither of us want to watch it again, I think the last place is where it should be. Then
yeah, like the thing is, it's not that horrible that it should be on the last place, but we don't. If both of us don't want to watch it, then
yeah, both of us don't want to watch it, and the last place is called do yourself a favor and don't watch.
Yeah, the movie is watchable, but we don't want to watch it. So it could be with Iron Man 3 and Hulk.
So I don't think it's even close to as good.
Should we just put it pretty bad? And if there's some movie that we put pretty bad, but we think it's better, we move it to the lowest here.
Yeah, let's put it. Okay, let's put this movie to pretty bad for now.
Yeah, for now.
Everybody should know that if there is anything that we think is like. Between Iron Man 3 and Thor.
Yeah, if something is better than if something is better than Thor 2nd, but should be worse than Iron Man 3, yeah, we totally
so it's there for now, but not probably not forever.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go to
second one,
which is Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Yeah, the second one.
This is gonna be...
Bucky is back, and...
This is gonna be the opposite of Thor: The Dark World.
Wait, we have Falcon on this movie, and then... Wait, is Nat on this movie, yeah?
Yeah, Black Widow, Falcon, Winter Soldier as the bad guy, Steve, of course, the Shield story... I think this is the best. I don't know. This or Civil War. It's like those are one of the greatest movies in MCU.
I'm gonna mixing them now together. Tell me about the plot. I cannot. My head is a bit stuck because I'm.
I think.
Yeah.
The Winter Soldier is the one which is your favorite. When we discovered that Winter Soldier is not dead, and he comes to kill Captain America, and then Hydra tries to take over the shield.
The Hydra. Yeah. Oh, then
Yeah.
it's better. Yeah. Oh, I believe it's better. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I remember you once telling me that this is your favorite movie or one of the favorites in MCU.
Yeah, it has to be because I just love the like phase one kind of fading into phase two with the super serious like the shield perspective also like being thing actually that exist and then they break it apart and then I was just like it's like what now? But of course they will play with it with the Avengers 2 and there's like no shield and going forward like there's no protective so the Avengers have to go around.
I mean, I don't know. Like I gotta say, it's weird that Captain America as a character, I like Iron Man and Thor much more than Captain America.
Okay.
And I've never been like a fan of Captain America as a character. I think it's kind of like boring. It's just a good guy, like kind of basic. But the movies themselves, especially Winter Soldier and Civil War, they're the best. Like I think Captain America, at least for now, has the best trilogy inside of MCU.
Yeah, Captain America has, I have to say, the best movies.
Yeah, especially from the from the first original Avengers.
Yeah.
So no of course he has Civil War is kind of unfair because it has so many characters and like it's more like an Avengers movie than Captain America movie, but still.
Yeah.
But I would put talking about Winter Soldier. I would put it to probably great, or even marvelous. I don't know.
You say it's great. I was thinking you are going to say okay, and I have to bump it up to good. But if you're saying great, we can go. Yeah, let's go with great. It's pretty great.
I think the story is like it's great. The pacing is perfect for the movie. I think there's not like any boring parts, but not anything that goes too fast. The only less interesting stuff is like the very start, but that's not like super uninteresting either. And I think the ending is great. And I think when I first time watched it, I really didn't know that it's Bucky, the bad guy. When we discovered his face, and I really like this movie.
Yeah, I think this is one of
the best movies in MCU. Yeah. This is a great movie.
Yeah, I think there's no movie that is gonna be marvelous, but
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Somebody might be mad for that, but yeah.
Yeah, because like it has to be like the top movie.
Well, you never know. Maybe we have some movie that we want to put in between some of these. Yeah, and
maybe we force ourselves on the end. Yeah, watch till the end, so we force one movie on the Marvels. But
yeah, we promise we're gonna have some movie on the Marvels, at least one. So it's
yeah,
not
we have to negotiate on the end. Yeah,
this might change at the end. Probably gonna change somewhat on the end. But yeah, so we go to the next movie, which is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Is it Guardians? Okay.
Yeah. I always forget that it came 2014 already.
It
the first
came that early. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It's 6 years ago. Almost 7. That's weird.
Oh yeah, it did. It did come out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What you think?
I was about to say, do we have to say anything about Guardians? Because it's good or great.
Yeah, it's good or great. I would put it to good because I don't want either Guardians of the Galaxy to marvelous. I don't think. I like the second one maybe more than the first one. So that's why I would probably put it to good.
Yeah, if I would forget the a serious aspect, I love the first movies. I would have to put it on great, but it's good. Let's put it on. I will put it in good. If you.
Yeah, let's put it on good. Where is it?
This was fast pick.
Yeah, but I just want to say...
Second Guardians is coming up, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say that a lot of people that I've seen doing either tier lists or talking about what they like about these movies and their top movies and stuff like that. When talking about Guardians of the Galaxy, most people say that they like the first one better. And I always say that I like the second one only because, well, both of the movies has the same group, and I do really like the first one, how they kind of put the group together. How, you know, at the start they don't even know each other and stuff like that. It's great, but I like the movie more when the group is together from the start.
Yeah, actually working. Not fighting.
And I like they kind of. It's not about how the group went together, but you know how the group works together. So that's the point of the movie. And I like the bad guy more. Neither of the movies has the best bad guys, but neither of the movies has the worst either. But the first one kind of has like, it's not explained well enough. He just wants some kind of revenge, and that's it. We don't know much about it.
I do agree with the second one being a better movie, and now I'm thinking.
But
like you can.
But I will put the second one to great, so that's why I will put Guardians of the Galaxy to good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah. So I don't know. Did we solve second one already?
Well, let's go in order.
Let's go in order. But it comes pretty soon. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, it comes soon. But anyways, the second one is Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Which is, I gotta say, my least favorite Avengers movie, but also, again, all the other Avengers movies are amazing or super good. So
I like the start of the movie.
I like the start.
It's again one of Marvel movies.
There's so much in the middle that I don't even remember. And
it's
then
Marvel.
The ending is decent, and I think at the end I love how the death of Ultron and when the Vision and Ultron they're seen together at the end is amazing. Even though I didn't really care about Ultron as a bad guy at the start, but
I still want Ultron back sometime. But
I don't know. I think I would put. This is hard for me to say. I don't know. It's between good and okay for me. Okay. I think a lot of people always just like, this is bad movie, let's put it to bad. And I'm like, come on.
I have to force it on good because James Spader.
Yeah.
No reason, James Spader.
That's all the reason we need.
Yeah, only reason to put it in good is James Spader.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of unfair because I think it's unfair that people put it to like bad or stuff like that, like in the bottom half. I think it's unfair to put it there because when people do that, they kind of compare it to the other Avengers movies and not necessarily to all the other MCU movies.
Yeah,
and I don't think it's even close to the worst of the MCU movies. So. And I don't think there's a lot of good stuff. It's just the movie has a lot of like pacing issues, and some scenes are like pointless, and then there's some scenes that are missing that probably should be there to explain the plot more and the characters more, you know, and there's not really that great of an arc. But this movie stars so much stuff. Like without this movie, there will happen civil war or a lot of this stuff. So
yeah,
that's all I want to say. I think it's good. I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people say, but it's still not probably the worst Avengers movie.
I especially I love the scenes where they're like kind of down to earth. I love the seriousness, like when they're just on the party, and that's like. But then when they like start fighting on Sokovia, like flying city, and I'm like, oh no! It's every Marvel movie we have talked about pretty much fails on the part when they have the big final fight.
Yeah, I think the only directors that have, I think, always done great job at the end payoff is the Russell brothers.
Yeah.
With all their movies, they did Winter Soldier, Civil War, and then the last two Avengers.
Yeah.
I think all those movies has amazing payoffs. But like a lot of these movies, there's a lot of problems with the ending is never as strong as the start.
Yeah.
Or the middle. But yeah,
should be.
I think that's a good place for it. Yeah, let's go to Ant-Man, the last movie in Phase 2.
Okay, the last movie on Phase 2. Okay.
I don't know. I would say okay. It's enjoyable. It's funny to watch.
It's
but
it's
the bad
okay.
guy is kinda, I think, just bad guy because he's a bad guy.
You see there's the movie where just the other Ant-Man shoot and then the woman is fighting with the. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Okay.
I think the bad guy is just it's actually bad.
Yeah.
So, but it's like a funny movie, so I would put it to okay.
Okay.
I don't think it's anything important or anything crazy. So okay, it's okay. So okay, it's okay. So I'm gonna put it to okay. Okay,
we should have put them already one to Marvelous because the list is stacking up on the. No. Okay,
I think it's actually just it's gonna be like a pyramid here. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It actually tells that there's much more great, good, and okay movies than like bad movies. So overall, they've done kind of good job.
It's kind of hard because we are comparing each of these movies, kind of movies that are surrounding them on the timeline, not comparing to all of the movies.
Yeah.
We are not comparing Ant-Man to Iron Man 3. Like 1v1. If we would 1v1 Ant-Man with Iron Man 3, or then again 1v1 Ant-Man with Thor. But this is just I don't know. This is just the way we are doing the list.
Let's go like at the end we can go through all the list and change what we want to change.
Yeah, because there is some movies that we could bump up at here. I already now what I can think, but let's just keep this way.
Yeah, there's few movies we can bump up or put lower, and but yeah.
Let's talk on the end and switch up some order, but yeah.
Let's force people to listen till the end. Sorry to interrupt, guys. It's future editor me, Knifeby here. This episode was so long when we recorded it that we have to cut and publish it in 2 parts. So this was the first part, Phase 1 and Phase 2. And then we are gonna upload the second part, which is Phase 3, next Monday. So stay tuned for that. And remember to check that out when it comes out, because Phase 1 and Phase 2 altogether had 12 episodes, and funnily enough, Phase 3 had 11 episodes by itself, which is crazy. But so yeah, we are gonna got it here, and we're gonna upload the second episode next Monday, so stay tuned. I hope you liked this episode, and well, if you did, hit the like button and subscribe if you wanna see more, and if you wanna see the second part, and also hit the notification bell, so well, YouTube is gonna notificate when the next episode comes out, so you don't forget to check that out. Because TJ is not here doing this outro now, it's just me, so I'm just fastly gonna advertise myself. Okay, don't tell him. I have a personal YouTube channel where I upload basically whatever I want to, like vlogs and other stuff like that. If you want to check that out, I appreciate everyone who do. There's only 3 videos right now, but I'm gonna try to upload soon. There's not any specific schedule there, but I upload when I feel like it, but I try to be fairly consistent. So yeah, I appreciate everybody who goes to check that out, and I appreciate everybody that is listening right now this episode. And yeah, I hope we're gonna see you next Monday with our episode 2. But until that, have a great day, great rest of the day, have a great rest of the weekend, and yeah, see you soon. Bye.